new variable to Fischio here is caps in the mid lane.
No flash still from Hanser, remember.
On the Baroxa, so as moving forward, the dismount comes out, they chain the CC flawlessly, and that's going to be first blood coming in for Fnatic. This is a
intelligent minion wave manipulation there. Got it. Is going to be able to earn them a little bit of gold back. Hanser going aggressive.
So just backing off for now, waiting for that joust cooldown before he goes forward. Vicious Strikes comes in, that's going to be the charge going forward, so has no options left to escape, but the cask keep Hanser at bay. He is unconcerned, gonna try to dive the tower, dismounts, the body slam comes forward, Soaz! Walk away, that's the outplay.
Man, Soaz is doing this all the time, this turnaround.
Yeah, Hanser not using his flash
that's
in this one.
In the mid lane.
Oh, Bjergsen. Here it comes, he's taking his time, his sweet time. The force of will, the chain CC, just gonna drop it down. He knows there's an egg on the way.
Did he throw that
damage? The flash over, double flash is coming out from TSM, but that's the death.
I want to see the replay to see if
Doublelift is always one of those moments where if you don't actually flash the arrow itself, you're most likely gonna die. That's a kickback on Bjergsen. Soaz is here.
Ghost now coming out for Bjergsen. He's throwing down a little bit of damage, but Reckless is here as well. It's a party in the mid lane. One more Dark Sphere could do it. Bjergsen's not gonna get the chance. Just a quick smack on the ground. And
it was previously there as an egg. Let's take another look at this dive from Hanser, though, because, as you said, you know, people get a little anxious when they're diving Soaz, and there are multiple things you have to worry about. The Curse of the Colossus shield, possibility of coming back up, it does there. And then Hanser goes in, gets dismounted, Soaz flashes, but, you know, the respect isn't quite there from Hanser.
Is with his summoner spells and
man.
and now Hanser getting punished again.
Not patient whatsoever, just a leap forward, keeping it going with the Sonic Wave in lane. But Anivia may not have been a powerhouse in the early game, and she may be in trouble again. Bjergsen leaping forward, Brox is going to try to do what he can, but no follow-up available. That's the pick for TSM. Suddenly Brox is kicking it back to the team. Doublelift getting knocked up. Jez is moving forward. It is an all-out bloodbath, but Doublelift strikes back. Suddenly the cask is in. Reckless on the way forward as well. Flashing. That's the slicing maelstrom. Fnatic are starting to tear TSM apart, and they have bit off more than they can chew.
Because this Ash pick here from Doublelift against the Anivia, because you know Anivia's going to sit there and try and wave clear. Second arrow he hits onto caps without the flash, obviously. Easy kill for TSM. But sadly for them, they don't have any minions, so they're actually tanking the tower this entire time.
Yeah, Broxa goes in, he gets that kick onto Doublelift to force the engagement, but it really is Soaz from the side with this barrel that gets Bjergsen into place for the kill pickups here. For Fnatic plays get into the back line.
Here's another one.
And just connects again. This man cannot miss. Bjergsen throwing out the damage. It's going to be easy. Now going into the egg. Plenty of spheres on the ground, but Brox is on the way in. Bjergsen, can he close this one out? Force of will, not going to be enough.
Will it be contested? TSM do have vision.
Doublelift arrow up and available. Now Soaz looking for the disengage, just trying to make sure his team can keep this one locked down, but in comes the charge. Soaz going to beat the body block. Fnatic are starting to back off, but there goes the arrow, and it's going to connect onto Soaz. The stun going in, looking for the disengage coming out from Jez. Soaz going to drop. Meanwhile, Brox on the backside just has to flash out, and that Rift Herald Eye cannot get picked up.
Exactly. He killed it, so he doesn't have to pick it up. He denies it from TSM. It does stay there a long time.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming.
Oh.
They got the lantern
Come
still.
get me!
Get the genie, get the lamp.
Oh! Denied! And they actually moved all top lane. That means Fnatic now with the split push can get the bottom lane tower and something mid lane.
Ironic there. Don't get the Rift Herald, do get the turret anyway, and they actually might get multiple. Soaz gets stunned up though.
TSM trying to fire back. Soaz just going to get deleted. That's the kill over to Doublelift. But
Rift Herald will pick up the eye, kind of weird play, and then actually sits here, hides in the brush.
Ha! Found ya! Fnatic brush usually involves more people sitting in a brush.
Fair. Not a full tank. Gragas being like, yo, can actually kill you guys. And 5 for 5 now on the first push into them playing around caps.
Oh, Sven is really in a dangerous spot.
Moving forward, one auto going to connect, guaranteed stun. If Reckless flashes forward, he's going to do so. Now moving for a little bit more. Sven Scarin, gonna get taken down.
Flash before the fight even starts. And again, we're really looking at Doublelift to set up the fight here. But first, we're looking bot lane.
Soaz buying a little bit of time, trying to get the cast to knock 2 away, but can't quite get the positioning right. Now running for his life. Joust back through the vicious strikes to flash over the wall. Going up, coming down. Broxa on the way in. The kick back, looking for the turn. Broxa!
Boy.
Slammed against the wall there. Broxa goes down.
See the fight again. So Soaz already calling now that he's going to get ganked. You can see Broxa is on the way from the mid lane. Hansen sends down onto him. Soaz doesn't really manage to knock them away with his ulti, but he does get close to the wall. And while all this is actually happening, Caps did lose his flash because he tried to come as well. But now Broxah joins, kicks him back, destroys Sven Skaren.
They were not to continue. Sven did. Flash there from Caps, as he said, was blown. Biofrost, though, gets hooked.
Unbreakable, gonna buy him a bit of time, but may not be enough. Caps stunned up on the side. He has no flash, but no chance for Biofrost to make it out of this one. Caps popping the Banshee's Veil. Fnatic looking for another engage. Broxah running forward. The kick gonna land now. He does not have the option to kick him back quite yet. Starts to fall apart a little bit for TSM, but they can pull it back together. Not a massive deficit. Nothing really lost from those two picks, but Fnatic could lose something in exchange. Caps doing what he can with the Archangel Shield. May not be enough because Hanser comes over the wall. The TP.
Oh, it's TP.
The egg just teleport. To save the egg. Broxah running for his life. Hanser gonna get knocked back, but Bjergsen knocked to safety.
Try and get that mid tower is still alive, standing there.
This is one of the most difficult compositions to force things on. Thresh is very good counter-engage. Anivia is very good when being engaged upon. And Gragas ultimate always throws that extra wrench in the plan. TSM, though, they do get the kill with the flash
so many different small pressure ganks in the mid lane. TSM with a clear goal here in the early game, and now they want to get the fight started. That is the ultimate. Reckless coming to the backside, dishing out what damage he can onto Hanser, but Doublelift and the rest of TSM are just free to hit onto Soaz. Hanser's going to have to dismount. Jesus is running for his life, but that's the killing spree for Doublelift and TSM.
After that charge, and as you said, Deficio, the Ash Arrow and the Kled is basically a guaranteed engage. This one, they did well. Reckless, he wasn't in a side lane, but he was on the up side of this little ramp here and not quite with the team. Hanser got out a large amount of damage and pressure onto Caps, so the defense wasn't really set up for Fnatic.
Looks like it is going to complete. Soaz actually going to cancel it in the end. Bjergsen looking for the pick, is not going to find this guy. But the flash forward from Biofrost. He's getting aggressive, and that means Jesus is set to fall. Another pick for TSM.
They make it look so easy here with the hard engage from the side. They caught another one.
Soaz, not where you wanted to be. Death brushed as a Fnatic member. Not a lot to say at this point. You hear it in the crowd. The TSM chants coming in strong. Fnatic just doing what they can. Bjergsen locked in a bit of a cage there, but Caps now the one in trouble. Doublelift's going to dish out the damage. Archangel Shield, will it be enough?
It's fairly low, but they also have 2 Ocean Drakes.
Yeah, they do have to worry about the steal here, as Broxah trying to get some vision with his Q.
2k health. Starting to drop. Is TSM going to burst it down? Stun goes over the wall. Broxah leaps into the pit. Can he get it? No! Sven going to secure it in the end. Broxah given no escape in Caps.
And again, that's kind of the big thing for TSM against this composition, is because as soon as you get the team fights, Fnatic's comp is very limited in what it actually can do. It really thrives on like splitting up the map and then finding 1 or 2 guys being caught out by a wall from Anivia, a hook from JSS. When that doesn't happen,
after Bjergsen, but he pops his ghost. Broxah's behind him.
Out.
They got both summoners.
Kick forward, kick back into the team. The flay backwards as well, but the Anivia could be the one in trouble. Bjergsen buying so much time. The Sonic Wave gonna get interrupted by Biofrost. Ash on the backside. Bjergsen finally gonna drop a Fnatic. They started this fight on the back foot, and that may just be how it's going to end, because they're getting taken down. Biofrost not even gonna get the save, but Bjergsen finally drops, and it just doesn't mean a thing.
He stayed alive for so long. Right now, Reckless is sitting top lane, so TSM going for more.
Flash forward from FNC, and he's gonna leap right over the wall with the venomous bite, and he's just gonna finish it down. Pushing in, looking for a little bit more. Broxah doing what he can to hold on, but every analyst predicted Fnatic to be at the top, EU to be at the top of this tournament, but TSM, they have decided differently. They are cleaning up Fnatic. They are making this one look easy, and they are the hope for NA. In a few seconds, they end the game.
Nice cliffhanger, boys.
Oh, will they do it?
We tried. Well, there you go.
TSM undefeated here at Rift Rivals. They finish up at 3-0 now.
Yeah, and that was not an easy game for them to play, because early on there were a lot of kills happening. You know, Fnatic were finding success around the map, but then we saw this composition where they draft the Ashe after seeing Anivia. They're like, we need some sort of hard engage. We know Caps is going to sit mid lane. Arrow after arrow was fired by Doublelift into getting control mid.